afternoon, lovebirds. Wait a minute. Hey, I missed you. Today I wanted to share another poem with you, and I really wanted to memorize this one, but I'm actually really terrible at memorizing poems or anything for that matter. So I thought, should I wait and memorize it? Because it's so much better when someone just, speaks the poem, and it's so beautiful. But I decided I'm going to read it for you because it has a lot of significance in my life right now, and hopefully in yours too. So this comes from a book called To Bless the Space Between Us by John O'Donohue, one of my favorite books of all places and times. Okay, here goes. It's called In Praise of Water. Let us bless the grace of water, the imagination of the primeval ocean where the first forms of life stirred and emerged to dress the vacant earth with warm quilts of color. The well whose liquid root worked through the long night of clay, trusting ahead of itself openings that would yet yield to its yearning, until at last it arises in the desire of light, to discover the pure quiver of itself, flowing crystal clear and free through delighted emptiness. The courage of a river to continue belief in the slow fall of ground, always falling further toward the unseen ocean. The river does what words would love, keeping its appearance by insisting on disappearance, its only life surrendered to the event of pilgrimage, carrying the origin to the end. Seldom pushing or straining, keeping itself to itself, everywhere all along its flow, all at one with its sinuous mind, an utter rhythm, never awkward, it continues to swirl through all unlikeness with elegance, a ceaseless traverse of presence, soothing on each side the stilled fields, sounding out its journey, raising up a buried music where the silence of time becomes almost audible. Tides, stirred by the eros of the moon, draw from that permanent restlessness perfect waves that languidly rise and pleat in gradual forms of aquamarine, to offer every last tear of delight at the altar of stillness inland. And the rain in the night, driven by the loneliness of the wind, to perforate the darkness as though some air pocket might open to release the perfume of the lost day and salvage some memory from its forsaken turbulence, and drop its weight of longing into the earth and anchor. Let us bless the humility of water, always willing to take the shape of whatever otherness holds it. The buoyancy of water, stronger than the deadening downward drag of gravity, the innocence of water, flowing forth without thought of what awaits it. The refreshment of water, dissolving the crystals of thirst. Water, voice of grief, cry of love in the flowing tear. Water, vehicle and idiom of all the inner voyaging that keeps us alive. Blessed be water, our first mother. So when I read this, I had to read it, several times and read it much slowly, and I think I read that perhaps too fast, but you can listen to it again if you'd like, or you can just find it in this lovely book. I love that. That speaks to me so much right now. And as Lao Tzu said, it is... Maybe I can read it to you. Hold on, because it has to do with water. I'm going to read it to you. Hold it. Oh, it's right here. Okay, oh, you're on. He says, the highest good is like water. Water benefits all things generously and is without strife. It dwells in the lowly places that men disdain. Thus it comes near to the Tao. The highest good loves the lowly earth for its dwelling. It loves the profound in its heart. It loves humanity in friendship, sincerity in speech, order in government, effectiveness in deeds, timeliness in action. Since it is without strife, It is without reproach. We should all be more like water. I wish you have a lovely, wonderful day, and I'm going to end by showing you this beautiful shawl that one of our family friends brought us from India. I'm guessing this is South Indian. It's just so beautiful. Here's one, and here's another one. This one is stunning. All right, my friends, I will see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Ciao.